I was listening to an interview with Jordan Belfort. He's the original Wolf of Wall Street. You may have seen the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Great movie. Jordan, he was the owner of a company called Stratton Oakmont and a stock brokerage firm. And the interviewer was asking him if he could go back and change things, what would you change? He says, well, besides being caught and going to jail, I would have not gone for the quick kill, the instant gratification. I made a lot of money on some deals up front, but I could have made so much more if I would have delayed that gratification and looked long term. The other thing that I wanted to focus on was ethics. Now, here's a guy that is not exactly ethical by any means. So he says, I grew up in a household that was real strong and real strong with ethics. So it wasn't hard for me to return to that. But during that time, I did a lot of things that, obviously I shouldn't have. But the one thing is that the way that it happens is it's telling that little white lie. It's just taking that little step across and like, this isn't so much. That's not so bad. It's just a little. And well, the next time it's a little easier to go a little further, and then a little further, and a little further, and it ends up being pandemonium. Your whole life is turned into an unethical way of life. And he says the best way to stop that from happening is to not take that first step. It's not tell that little white lie. It's not to do that little cheat. It's not to cut that little corner. Every decision in your life needs to be one of ethics, lest you turn into an unethical life. So when you're thinking about trying to cover with that little white lie, or hey, it's okay, I can talk to that person, it's no big deal, we're just friends, or I can get away with this little bit right here, think twice, because that little step then leads to the next step is just a little bit easier and a little bit easier and a little bit easier, and before you know it, you're in a position where you're just not living in an ethical way. I don't think that's worth it. So when you come across that opportunity to do the right thing, do it. I'm daring you.